Ni hao, China! Good morning, world! I'm Radu and we are at the Beijing Marathon 2016. We are getting ready for an incredible journey in the heart of China! This is it! This is the start of the Hyundai Beijing Marathon 2016, the 35th edition of this amazing race. 30,000 runners from all around the world, from all China, for this magnificent show. Let's start the 7th episode of Discover the World through its marathons in Tian'anmen Square, probably the largest open square in the world, which is in the heart of the old Chinese people. This is the point zero in China, in Beijing, live on Chinese television. Good morning. So behind us you'll see the Chairman Mao Zedong Memorial Hall, which is a very important attraction in the city. He has been ruling China for 27 years, and here in the Tian'anmen Square you can see the red flags, which have a very special ceremony every morning when they are raised, and at the sunset they get down, and this is such an important moment each day for the Beijing and the Chinese people.
Tian'anmen Square!
You can see it better from here. This is the Tian'anmen Square, the largest open square in the world. Enjoy it. This is a fantastic place where you can run in Beijing. So we are at the selfie zone at the Forbidden City. Everybody stop here to take photos because this is an amazing place in Beijing with a history of more than 500. These are people excited by the Forbidden City. Over 500 of the years. I love it too. Over 500 So, over 500 years of history in the Forbidden City in Beijing. This is the largest wooden structure in the world. You have to go and visit it if you are in Beijing, China. This is probably one of the most amazing places I have seen in the entire world. The Forbidden City right in the Tian'anmen Square. Also, the Forbidden City is in the top 5 palaces in the world, among Versailles in France and 3 others. This is a great destination, and also if you come here in Beijing, you can run in the Forbidden City or next to it. There are some incredible sights that you can enjoy among this amazing running community. I've never seen so much energy from runners as much as I've seen here in Beijing. Still in Tian'anmen Square, so many things to tell you about from this amazing place that is the Great Hall of the People. It reminds me of the Palace of Parliament in Bucharest, Romania. There are quite similar structures, and also in this place we visited, it's like a hall where almost 5,000 people can be in during important events. You have to visit this place, the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, China. Hey! Very close to Tian'anmen Square is the National Theater, very new construction which has 3 halls, and the people in Beijing say it's quite amazing. Great support from the track is always so important. Woo! Yeah! We are in the heart of China, and I'm going to show you the most important things on the track of the Beijing Marathon. But watch the video until the end, because at the end of the marathon I'll post you some pictures with the best places that you should see in Beijing and close to Beijing from a marathoner's perspective. You'll see my shoes and the greatest places in Beijing, and also don't forget to look at the video that comes afterwards, this one with the Sport Expo and the incredible organization that they did here. Running in Beijing seems like running in an ocean of happy and optimistic people with a wonderful energy. The Chinese runners are probably the friendliest and nicest runners I have ever seen. We reached the Beijing Military Museum over here. If you go for a walk inside of it, you'll end up walking for 12 kilometers. It is enormous, and you will find tons of interesting information. Also, there are 22 exhibit halls in this military museum that you can see over there. This is probably the coolest thing I have ever seen in a marathon. The guy singing live on the track and applauded by thousands of people.
There was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea.
This is the Tian'anmen Park, and you have to visit this place during spring when the cherry blossoms, and people say that it's truly amazing. You're not gonna see the cherry blossoms during the marathon, but you have to come here in the spring for a magnificent view of the Tian'anmen Park. We are running next to the CCTV tower in Beijing. This is the tallest structure in the city. It's almost 400 meters tall, and every year in this place there is a contest to go up on the stairs to reach the top. Also, at more than 200 meters, I understood it's a restaurant over there, and you can have a magnificent time seeing the whole city from the CCTV tower. Over 6,000 volunteers! 6,000 volunteers in Beijing! Amazing people! Woo! This is the Kunyu River in Beijing. You can go for a 10 kilometers boat ride and see the most interesting places in Beijing. It looks really amazing, and I suggest you take this boat ride on the Kunyu River and have a great time in Beijing. Now we are heading north to the Olympic Park. The weather is perfect, around 22 or 23 degrees, a little bit cloudy, and this is great for running. Running doesn't have any age, and this lady shows that running is a wonderful sport at any age. Bravo! We're having limo, and it's so fine. We're running fast and walking down the streets of Beijing. Ta-na-na-na. This is the amazing China. We are with the 6 hours and 15 minutes pacers, which are really wonderful people, and they guide thousands of runners to finish their marathon. Woo! Meeting great people on the track of the Beijing Marathon. This is Kevin. He was born in Beijing. He now lives in the US. He started running 1 year ago. He's 65, and now he's doing his first marathon back at home in Beijing. Kevin, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel great. Nice weather, nice people.
He has such a positive energy.
Yeah.
We talked for like 10 minutes already, and maybe we will meet at a marathon in the United States in the near future.
Yeah, go Boston.
Coolest moment in the marathon. Like a small shower. So refreshing. Still running in the Beijing Marathon. 27 kilometers so far. 15 left until the end. We just passed the Haidian district, and now and now we're going through the heart of the city and heading to the Olympic Park, where the finish awaits us. A great thing in this race is that the organizers keep a lot of ambulances running next to the participants in case somebody has any problems. The medics are here to help them in a matter of seconds, and this is great for all the participants. Supporters are so important! Oh my God, the energy that these guys have, it's amazing! Chayo! I would like to thank to the sponsors that believed in this global running project, Discover the World Through Its Marathons Beijing episode. They are sportguru.ro, a specialized sports shop in Romania which provides tons of great equipment, including the shoes that I'm running today with the Mizuno Wave Rider 19 Van 3D.ro, an architecture office in Bucharest, Romania, which does some pretty amazing work. Mega Mall Bucharest, one of the coolest malls in Bucharest and home of some good sports shops, and s-karp.ro, s-karp.com, s-linecarp.com, doesn't matter, you'll find them on Google. The idea is that I'm so proud to collaborate with them because they are producing 100% Romanian trail running shoes, which are great. I would also like to thank to the partners, the technical partners, Garmin and World Class Romania. Thank you guys for believing in this sports project, which promotes the cultural diversity and friendship between runners from all around the world. Best life here on the marathon track. Crazy life over there. So here we are next to the Olympic Center. You can see behind us the National Tennis Center, which was part of the venues of the Olympic Games in 2008, and where, for example, Roger Federer and Stanislav Wawrinka won the doubles medal in the Olympics. Right here, there are very little cities in the world to possess multiple road rings, and Beijing has not 1, 2 or 3 but 7 road rings. This is the 5th, and they all help the citizens of this city to travel better within the city and reach their destination faster. Oh, DJ over here! Woo! The DJ over here put some great music. Woo! So we are in the Olympic Forest Park, called the back garden of the Beijing Olympics in 2008. This is the biggest green landscaping area in Asia, with more than 55 million trees and shrubs. Getting inside of here, it's like somebody invented teleportation, because back there with the cars next to us and here we have such fresh air and great atmosphere and quietness. This is the Olympic Forest Park. Next stop, the Olympic Village and the end of the race. Hello! Just got a chocolate from a very nice lady on the side of the road. The spectators here are really friendly with the runners and they create an unforgettable atmosphere. We just passed the National Convention Center where the Sport Expo happened. Watch the episode until the end to see all the activities that happened at the Sport Expo and how you can have fun over there. This is the Olympic Observatory Tower. 5 towers interconnected one with each other to guard over this amazing Olympic Park. This is an architectural masterpiece which has received global appreciation. 2 kilometers until the finish line, and there is the point where the Beijing Marathon will end. Amazing landscapes in the Olympic Village from 2008. Few hundreds meters away from the finish, we are going straight to the National Stadium and the National Aquatics Center. This is the majestic feeling when finishing a wonderful race in Asia, the Beijing Marathon 2016. Make some noise! Woo! This is the finish of the Beijing Marathon 2016. An amazing race with perfect organization, with wonderful people on the track, and a great show to enjoy. Start planning your trip to the Beijing Marathon next year. Starting now. Look for airplanes. Come to China and run. supporters are great. The atmosphere is amazing here in China at the Beijing Marathon. And now for the big moment of the day, the medals of the Beijing Marathon produced by the...
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. The medal produced by the Look Fook jewelry, made out of gold. You don't have to win this race. You have to be a finisher and you'll get the golden medal. So just after the finish, you'll find yourself between the National Stadium and the National Aquatics Center of Beijing, used during the Summer Olympics in 2008. These two buildings have a very symbolic meaning. That one symbolizes the sun, that one symbolizes the moon, male, female, and the axis north, south. This is an incredible place to finish a race. This is the place where Usain Bolt started his athletics reign in 2008, and it was also the place where the ceremony was held for the Summer Olympics, both ceremonies, opening and closing. And here, the National Aquatic Center, it's a masterpiece in architecture. It's totally impressive, and it uses rainwater and solar electricity, solar power in order to function. This is one of the most spectacular race finishes I have seen in my life. I'm proud to show you the Beijing Marathon, a truly majestic race. Gold, exactly like this medal. Beijing was amazing! Make some noise for Beijing! Woo! Never in my entire life so many people asked me to do some selfies with them. Chinese people are the nicest people on earth I have ever met. I would like to thank to the sponsors that helped this episode become reality. They are all on my t-shirt. I told you everything about them during the episode. Next episode, the 8th episode of Discover the World Through Its Marathons, happens this October in France, Trail des Templiers by Decathlon. 76 kilometers of trail run. It's going to be crazy, but stay close to watch it. Now watch some photos that I did around China and the videos from the Sport Expo and the Great Wall. Cheers from China. I'm Radu. This was an immense honor to present the Beijing Marathon. The Great Wall of China, one of the best things I have seen in my life. It's close to Beijing. If you're running the marathon, come and visit this place. This is the true image of China, of the fantastic things that this civilization did in the history, and you have to experience this place. The Great Wall, more than 8,000 kilometers of wall built and hundreds of years of work. Come and see this place. This is truly amazing, and I'm gonna scream right now because I'm so happy to be here. Woo! Welcome to the Beijing Marathon Sport Expo. 30,000 runners and no queues. This is the definition of efficiency. You can get your bib number and the official race t-shirt in a matter of minutes. The Sport Expo is the best occasion for all the runners to discover new equipment. You will find probably the biggest Adidas Ultra Boost foam shoe. This is all the foam that a runner would need, and it rotates. So if you step on this thing, you'll see the boost capsule running over there. This is fun! Kissing teddy bears. Very nice. Many messages from thousands of runners and hundreds of people waiting to leave their message also. Stop! Collaborate and dance. Bam, 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 bam. Reporting live from Beijing. This is the Beijing Marathon 2016 medal, made of some gold, and it is specially designed by the Look Jewelry, which is a traditional partner for the Beijing Marathon every year. Here are all the last 10 medals of the Beijing Marathon, starting from 2005. This is 2014.
向外，慢一点，不要幅度过大。3、2、1 ，OK。放到你身体的是对，把重心移到双脚之间。
So conclusions about the Sport Expo at the marathon. This is a great place to spend time before the race. You will find tons of interesting activities. You'll find the newest products in terms of running and a lot of fun stuff to do. And you always have to look for the places where the Chinese people eat. That's what we did, and we found this amazing place where you have to tick the food that you want to eat, and it's popular among Chinese people. And we'll show you in a few seconds how great the food is here after the marathon, the Beijing Marathon. You have to try the local soup, the local dumplings, and the shrimp. These are incredible dishes. China is a fantastic place where you can try food that will really change your life. Don't come to China and go to the international food chains. Try the local food where the local people eat, and you'll find yourself in a great culinary experience. Oh my God! Enjoy your meal in Beijing, China after the marathon. So when the food ended and we were quite full, the soup came, and you just have to believe me that this is going to be amazing. It smells so good, and it's made of natural ingredients. It's going to be tasty. We ate here before 2 days ago, and we came back to this place to enjoy the best food in Beijing. Come here not only for sports, but to try the local cuisine. You will be so thankful to us that we recommended this place to you. That's over. That was the Discover the World Through its Marathon episode in Beijing. Run, eat, enjoy this amazing country. Because GoPro Studio doesn't allow pictures from another programs to be edited in the GoPro Studio, I'll do this the hard way. So, here are the pictures with the shoes and the most important parts of Beijing and near Beijing that you could visit while in China. The first one, the Forbidden City, then the Temple of Heaven, the Bird Nest Stadium, the Temple of Heaven again, the circular mound altar. This is the Temple of Heaven itself. The Tian'anmen Square, the Yellow Sea, which you can reach by train from Beijing, the Temple of Heaven Park, which is an absolutely wonderful place, and of course the Great Wall of China, which is something that you should really do while being in China. Hope you enjoyed this little series, and I hope you don't mind the awful way I had to show it to you.